So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
And this is now today's lineup.
Plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So that's got things underway. Yamal, that's a shade optimistic. Colwell clears. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, the contribution from...
And the shot! Colwell attempts a clearance.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pedri bumps him off it and wins back the ball. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Sancho.
Fernandez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Played into space out wide. He has found a way through. Lewandowski! Cucurella gets good distance on it. Caicedo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Fermin. And here's Yamal. He's found a way through. Dinks one through. No, it's not getting there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pedri is there, and he can pick it up. Sancho. He's through here. He's having a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Yamal is in a really good position out wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. No goals as yet. And back to the goalkeeper. Chile. And Caicedo. Yamal. Oh, no joy this time. Colwell. Caicedo. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Nicely aimed pass. James. No, that's been intercepted. Lobbed in behind. And he gets rid in a hurry. Sancho.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Araujo. Almost half an hour in now. Pedri. Gavi. And he has been fouled there. Eric Garcia. Fermin. Nkunku. And Caicedo. Sancho. And that could set him on his way. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that has been cleared. Araujo. Araujo. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Yamal. Nkunku. Fernandez. Sancho. Pedri just eases him off the ball. Now it's Pedro Neto. Fofana. Pedri. And that has been slung wide. Fofana. Oh, super find. And that is out of play. James looks for the finish. That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Fofana. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
It's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Forwards and with intent. Oh, that's well spotted. Eric Garcia. Fermin. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pedri. It's a throw-in. Eric Garcia. Engages and forces him off the ball. Sancho. Lewandowski might just make this. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri. Araujo. Oh no, he's got that wrong. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Martinez. Eric Garcia.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
No breakthrough, and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Badiashile.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
He's in plenty of space here. They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Martinez. Pedri. It's Gavi. James. Nkunku. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Koundé. Pedri. Vermeer. And that has left him in a heap. Well-timed, excellent interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Araujo. And he's found the... Pedro Neto! Pedri.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Perfectly measured that. He's got away. It's Lewandowski! And he hits the net. And late in the day, a telling moment.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
After 75 minutes is number 9, Robert Lewandowski.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Pedro Neto.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo stood his ground strongly. That pass has been well intercepted. Eric Garcia. Dani Olmo. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Pedro Neto. Oh, well played, well played. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Now it's Rafinha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Caicedo. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Ferran Torres. That'll be a throw-in. Dani Olmo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Fernandez.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close a deal.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
For a special presentation featuring our guest performers today.